Alright, hello broski. So today we're gonna be watching the first day of the Spring Professionals Tournament. Now, if you've been following along, this is going to be the tournament that decides who is the winner of the entire spring season of 2021. Now, what this or how this professionals tournament is going to go down is basically we've got the top 8 teams in two groups. Each of their groups of 4 are going to go into a double elimination bracket to determine the top 2 teams from each group. Then, the top 2 teams from each group are going to go into another double elimination bracket to find out who is the overall winner. So today we're going to be watching Pramo as they try to make it through their group. Now I believe group 1 is going to be Rain, Purple, Pramo, and MM. Now all the other teams are going to be in the other group. But anyways, we've seen a lot of best of 3 so far this season. However, these games are going to be best of 5. So that means the first team to 3 wins is going to be crowned victor. Pramo is going to be starting, these teams, Pramo and MM, are going to be starting on Fort Despair. So, we should be seeing a lot of heavy tanks. As we can see now, we've got 2 mice already from Pramo. Now, let's see if MM are going to match their super heavies, but they haven't joined the room just yet. They must be doing some sort of a team training to get their strat down pat before the games start. So we're going to be waiting for MM to get the rest of their team members into the game. Hopefully they do show up. I don't think I've ever seen a no-show in the top 8 part of any season. But we only have 2 MM players in the room, and there are basically 2 minutes left in the game. We got some interesting team names here. We've got Pramo is going to be named Battle Buddies, one of the classics. I like that name, pretty wholesome. MM's going to be named Moon Milkers, so I don't know. Kind of interesting name there, but that's what it is. So Pramo's got their lineup ready, which is gonna be 3 IS4s, double mice as noted before, and double crans. MM looks like they are joining the room now. We'll have to see what their lineup entails, but it looks like they're gonna... Woo, that's a lot of crans again. 4 crans so far, a mouse, an IS4, and last tank to be determined. I don't think it's gonna be a Progetto. Just because, again, mediums are a little bit difficult to work on Fort Despair, just because it is a lot of close quarters fighting, especially with heavy tanks, a lot of corridors as well. So it is difficult to work a medium. If you're going to take a medium on this map, it's most likely going to be a T22, an Object 140, something like that. But in any case, MM is going to be taking another IS4, so we've got 2 IS4s, a mouse, and quadruple Kranvans. Pramo again going to be sticking to their lineup. Hasn't been any changes. 10 seconds left on the counter. Games are about to start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Fort Despair, as we all know if we've played any pub games, it's going to be one of those maps that have 3 caps. However, while the B cap is pretty influential, as is the case for pretty much all of the 3 cap maps, the A cap is pretty much untouchable for the most part. I mean, trying to get onto the A cap is basically suicide if they have any sort of a tank in the back tank destroyer bush. Struggling with the controls here. Alright, there we go. Well, we've got some speed boosting crons over here from from MM. I was gonna say matchmaking, but WDR has spotted Mouse there. Ranger is spotted on the crossing. WDR might get some shots into Mako with Panzer Vernon. 73. Good shots there. Early bleeds into Mako. That's going to make their job a whole lot easier if they need to push later on. Tanner gets a shot into RGK. However, MM is double capping with those IS-4s there, as we can see here. Fade getting onto the C-cap very early on. MM is going to have a cap advantage. Cora spotted pushing for the tank destroyer bush here just to clear it out and make sure that they can take the A-cap. And while I said that A-cap normally is off limits, Pramo is going to be taking it, and they're going to be taking the B-cap as well. Interestingly enough, MM did not have anything in the position there where Cora is, which pretty much would have shut down the entire A-cap, but as we can see here, MM is making a big rotation. Cora might be in trouble, but he's got the support of Sierra, Tanner, and even Steven in the corner there. If MM take this push, they're gonna bleed a lot for it. They're gonna have to kill Cora really fast and then find a safe spot to get into. Fade taking a shell from even Steven. We got some action over here as well. RGK is going to be 1 versus 1 against Ranger. Pramo is basically taking map control against MM for the time being. MM really don't have anything going for them so far. Pramo have the cap advantage against them. They basically relinquished the cap, or the HP lead that they had now. RGK has bled quite a bit. He's not getting any support. MM looking like they need to make a push somewhere. They are going to be looking for a lane to push, but RGK looks like he's just going to get bled out. Mako doesn't want to overextend for a shot into him. Doesn't want to get tracked by those double crons around the corner, but he has found a safe place and a safe way to poke on RGK, so he's gonna keep doing it. Ranger now coming back around. He had backed up before, but he might take some shells there. Bubba Vernon now gonna be pushing around, takes a big double tap there from Cora and Tanner. He's pushing forwards, but he's not in a good position either way to support the rest of his team. Cora gonna be the focus target here. WDR and Panzer Vernon pushing forwards onto him, but as you can see here, he just backs into this little divot here and he is completely safe. MM are going to have to overextend for him should they want to pick him up, but there's really no focus fire here from MM. They really don't have any targets. Panzer Vernon get caught out in the open. He's getting tracked. Well, Cora now getting worked on by Pupusa Man as he pushes into the A corner, takes some more hits, but he is going to survive for the time being. Panzer Vernon getting focused out here, might go down here. Mako looks like he has the kill shot. There we go. Fade is going to be next as well. Ranger taking a lot of hits. Cora goes down in the back. Pramo are basically 1 kill away on cap, but that just made it one more. Fade is going to go down though. So, RGK also down to 20 HP. He's gonna get picked up by Rob. Oh no, by Mako with a ram there. And that kill is going to send Pramo's cap points above 1,000, giving them the victory. MM definitely needed to get some sort of at least presence on the A-cap so that Pramo weren't able to take double caps against them. But ultimately, that was not the case, and Pramo kind of figured it out very early on. Even if they hadn't figured it out, Cora was sent forwards as a screen to spot those tank destroyers or whatever they had in the tank destroyer bush, resetting A, so that Pramo would hopefully get some shots into him, whatever tries to reset A. But there was nothing there, so Pramo just got 2 caps for free. MM were not able to have either A or B resets. They went for a quick cap on C, so they did have the cap advantage very early on, but they did not have the map control that they needed to. Again, giving up both the A and B caps for free. So that's going to cost them the first game. Pramo looking to extend their lead in the next one. Fort Despair going to be played again. Spawns are going to be swapped this time, though. MM adjusting their lineup only slightly, this time not taking a mouse and instead taking another IS-4. So you've got triple IS-4s and quadruple Kranvans. Pramo is going to be taking triple IS-4s, double Krans, a Mouse, and a 113. 113, honestly not my favorite tank. I don't think it's all that great, but I think Pramo have been pretty good at making weird tanks work for them, especially the IS-7. But I believe they're going to send the 113 into the A corner to try to achieve superiority there in terms of DPM. Maybe make an aggressive push there as well. Spearheaded by IS-4s. But I'm not sure. They might send the 113 towards C as well and do some sort of an aggressive C play. But a lot of the times, a 113 is going to be signaling some sort of an aggressive play. Just because it's not really good at rotating. It's got really good DPM. It's pretty fast in a straight line. But we'll see what Pramo decides to do with it here. We're going to be following it as well to see where it goes off to. Now this could be interesting here if, yeah, okay, it's gonna tail off towards the A cap. I was gonna say, if it tries playing somewhere near B, that would be very weird. But we can see here, MM is gonna be playing for the A corner as well. We've got the 113 gonna be going for that A as well. A lot of IS-4s. This is gonna be tough for MM in the corner here. They're gonna be outnumbered for sure. Cora pushing forwards for the aggressive rock there. Both Sierra and Ranger got spotted in the back though, so MM knows that they have many tanks in this A corner. Cora is in a good position here to get side scraping and try to get some shots into Bubba Vernon. Gets a good shell there, and Bubba is getting hammered from all directions. Cora, Ranger, and Tanner were all able to get shots into him, and he's still getting hit by Tanner. Bubba Vernon down to 818 HP, and MM are definitely going to be losing this corner. They're going to have to make some plays somewhere else on the map. Tanner takes a shot, but he's still getting side shots into the side turrets of those IS-4s there. You can see they're going to be peppered with with shells in the side. And Fade is still getting bled out by Tanner. I mean, Tanner is just not even moving. I'm like, he's just chilling here, farming these MM tanks in the A corner. And MM is not getting basically any damage in for this. I mean, this just doesn't look good for MM. Bubba Vernon and Fade both down to 1 and 2 shots respectively. And as soon as Pramo decides that they die in a push, they're gonna die. And just like that, Bubba Vernon goes down. Tanner now bleeding a little bit, but again, look at that HP lead that Pramo has. There's some action going on the other side, but this just looks very disorganized. Not a really good push either. They're outnumbered here as well, 3-2. Panzer Vernon also gets hit quite a bit on that push. Rob and Tanner are both down to about half HP, but there's, again, no focus fire here. MM just bled out in the corner. Didn't have a push on the B cap, just lost all map control. I mean, it was not a good match for them at all in Fort Despair. Unfortunately, they were not able to pick up the slack where they had last game. Fade going down to Rob on the corner over there. Pupusa Man out in the open. Just, I mean, he's not going to be surviving long here. You've got the Krans. Both Rob and Tanner are going to have shots into, I think, Black Bear. They're looking for shots on Pupusa Man. There we go. Black Bear and Pupusa Man both go down. Now it's just RGK left against all 7 Pramo tanks. Needless to say, he's not going to be surviving long. He is definitely not pulling that dub. I mean, where to begin on that match? Just not a good game for MM there. They probably went into that fight trying to get superiority of the A corner, but Pramo just basically outnumbered them. Cora took a really aggressive position there, and MM kind of froze their IS-4s in the corner, and they just got bled out. I mean, fair, like plain and simple, they just bled out and died. At that point, MM probably should have made some sort of a play. They had to make a play, but it seemed like they were content with losing their HP. Unfortunately for them, that wasn't going to win them the game. Next game, and now going to be the next map played. Pramo up 2-0, meaning that they need only one more win so that they can win this match set and stay in the upper bracket. MM gonna be taking double Kranvans, double E5s, a Vickers Light, a 50B, and a Mouse. Pramo gonna be taking, what is this, double Vickers, double I-Swords, double Krans, and a single E5. Pramo gonna have the south spawn, which means they're gonna have C and, or they're gonna have the C side, or basically the C side. The C cap is gonna be closest to them. RGK, or MM, gonna have the B side closest to them. First thing I saw on that screen was RGK and the mouse there. But anyways, we've got some speed boosting action here from Pramo. Both the I-Swords speed boosting, Cora speed boosting in the Kran, even Steven in the E5 also speed boosting. And look at this, WDR in the 50B spotted already. Might get shot on the crossing there. Not a lot of damage going in from Pramo just yet, only one shot, and MM got away pretty safely with that crossing. But Pramo is going to be playing super aggressive onto this B cap, trying to get MM off of this cap. I don't think MM are going to have an answer. They look a little bit scared here. They're going to be backing off of the B cap. Pramo have the C cap, and they're getting good resets into the B, good bleeds as well. Black Bear is able to get out with his life though. Even Steven has taken some hits in the middle area there, but as you can see here, he's going to be held down and very safe in this position. Pupusa Man trying to get some spots off on those Pramo tanks, able to spot Even Steven and gets a good shell into Samuel there. Even Steven bleeding some shots there. Panzerwernen with a good shot there. Not sure how he even hit him. RGK taking some hits in the middle there. It looks like Tanner is going to be flanking and getting some shots in. Doesn't want to overpeak though, because MM could punish with the 50B. Although, Pramo really don't have to do a whole lot here. They have two caps, MM only have one. They're getting bleeds into RGK. Cora in this position there. As you can see, he's going to be pretty safe. Nothing from A can actually hit him. Bubba Vernon and RGK were able to shoot him, but he's able to get away. Getting two shots off into RGK, I believe. If he does that again, it might not be the best idea though, since MM will be a little bit more prepared next time. But who knows, he might be able to get away with it again. Oh, instead, Cora is going to be poking the outside, trying to get some spots off on the A cap. Pramo looking for some more damage to just make MM's job that much harder. MM gonna have to make some sort of a play soon. Pramo are already up 630 cap points. MM again. Oh, here we go. It looks like they're speed boosting, trying to get the kill on Even Steven. Even Steven trying to get out of there, but he's gonna take some hits from Black Bear. Black Bear looks like he's gonna have the kill with whatever else is on the A cap. WDR has a clip there, picks up the kill, and Even Steven goes down. Good pickup for MM, forcing him out of that position there. Only gonna be losing Fade for it, but it's gonna be not the best of trades, I guess. MM really need to pick up more kills. RGK also gets picked up by Cora in this position here. Pretty strong, because you'd have to push basically all the way around for him, and that would mean pushing into the support of Pramo. Tantan too strong, and Raw pushing forwards. They were able to pick up Fade. And MM bleeding another tank. Bubba Vernon looks like he's gonna go down. Tanner getting pushed on by Black Bear. Bubba Vernon might have the kill shot. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. No, but Bubba gets picked up by Tantan. And that is gonna be pretty much game at this point. Pramo just have more tanks, more HP. Cora might get picked up by Pupusa Man, but it's not gonna make a difference at this point. MM really needed to pick up the kills, but they're gonna be down. Not only caps, but also kills. WDR has a full clip, but he's putting it into Sierra. Panzer Vernon goes down, and again, Primo winning the game on caps. Although, it looks like they were going to win on kills anyways. So Primo picking up the third and final game that they needed to pick up that set. So let's see what's going on in the other matches. Purple GNN versus Rain has not finished up yet. As you can see here, the groups are going to be Primo, Purple, MM, and Rain. Group 2 is going to be Pincer, Apex, Joker, and GG. Pincer versus Apex has not finished yet. Jokers versus GG. Loading. Also has not finished yet. So let's see here. We should know when the next matches are going to be. Primo's next set of games are going to be tomorrow. So if a team wins today, they pretty much just get the day off. If you don't, you're going to be fighting for your life in the lower bracket. As MM is going to be experiencing pretty soon. Actually, not very soon, because those games that MM are going to be playing in are in pretty much over half an hour. So that's a really long time to wait. And it's going to be MM versus the loser of RGN and Purple. So yeah, no updates for these matches yet, meaning that we're going to be playing a lot of pub games until the next set of matches. So we'll start off with a classic AMX M4 MLE 54. Actually, hold on. I'm curious as to what the full name of the M4 is, the MLE part. Who knows? Castilla. Castigliona. Lots of pronunciations for the same map. This map has been in the game for a very long time. But anyways, I'm going to be playing for the Castilla. The Castigliona, the castle. 4202 doesn't look like he wants to come this way. Unless he's going to go that way. Got our Bad Chat playing aggressive for it, so that should be a little bit of help there. 5A Serpent. Spotted already. Takes a shot. I'm not sure who shot at him. Doesn't pen though. Oh, their Bad Chat is going to be playing very aggressive on the outside there. He's shooting heat. And since he's shooting down on us, it'll be a little bit easier for him to pen. Sheridan gets a... Oh man, our Bad Chat's bleeding a lot. No, Bad Chat, get out of there. Something else is on the A-cap, so that means we might be in trouble playing this side here. But I don't see any other options. Actually, I can think of an option here. If I can get up there, should be in a good position to chill out. Tried to sneak a shot into the bat there. Wasn't able to connect. Something has knocked something down over here. I think a tree. There we go. that's not good. I'm just gonna back up around this corner. Hopefully we can survive, but that does not look good at all. Batchat's bouncing a lot. Sheridan also going for a flank here. I mean, I think the team is asleep on the other side, because we're not getting any help. Yeah, not sure what's going on over here. Batchat's mad. Stay mad, Batchat. Doesn't look like we're gonna be winning this game. Kron looking like he's aiming some shot towards the Sheridan. Now at the 113. He's turning his head now. Gets picked up by the bat. E100 unfortunately goes down in a ball of fire. Yeah, the team wasn't very good, to say the least. Well, let's see if some results are in. Whoops. Now we're stuck in loading. Alright. Rain versus Purple hasn't finished yet, no. Pincer Alliance versus Apex hasn't finished yet either. And Jokers versus GG also hasn't finished. I haven't played the Fosh in a long time, so play this. Faust. Alrighty, let's see what goes down here. Probably not gonna play aggressive for the corner, especially since they have a Batchat and a TVP, which could deal a lot of damage if their shots pen. Which versus the front of the Fosh might be a little bit tough, but if they get to the side, we're gonna be donezo. Enemy's playing for D though, so it looks like we might be able to push up. We're gonna have to be careful about doing so though, they might just be playing passive back there in their spawn. And it looks like the Batchat is gonna be playing, or something's gonna be playing in one of those bushes there. So I got spotted. Well, it's actually the VK-72. Pretty interesting. We'll see if maybe he tries to reset the pant and we can get a shot into him. KPZ went down in the corner. Patton is spotted. The 183 is down low and puts a big shot into our poor Patton there. But we're going to be helping him push on this 183, clear him up, and then we'll see what goes after that. Batchat's going to be shooting me in the back. But we have picked up the 183. We can now make some plays elsewhere. I'm just going to be capping B right now. Looks like the VK might have kill on the 268, but he doesn't. Yeah, good shot into the bat. Might have another one, but he's gonna be out of there. And unfortunately, our team is not doing so hot elsewhere. M103 trying to get a shot in, and we're gonna get chewed apart by our SU in the back. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do here at this point. Didn't make the best play. And our team is sleeping again. Kron looks like he's gonna pick up. Nope. .704 shot at the Batchat. .704 is a very short tank though, so he's able to hide just behind these things. Kind of weird. 704, don't drop off. He might just try to get the gun depression. All right, 1 versus 5. Can the 704 do it? Oh, he's just gonna drop off. Completely donks the shot, loses its engine, and gets hit by the VK. SU. Oh man, almost hit him. Oh, M103 also almost hit him. Neither of them able to get the Goomba Stomp. Not a good game again, unfortunately. Well, let's see if some more results are in. Purple versus Rain still hasn't finished yet, which means Purple are giving RGN a tough fight. Apex versus Pinsir. Pinsir going down to Apex. Apex picking up the set 3-1. Pinsir's going to be playing against GG in the lower brackets. Apex are going to have a bye until tomorrow. And they've met their match. Jokers. Jokers were able to beat... Jokers were able to beat GG. Men push. Men push. And Purple versus RGN hasn't finished yet. So we're gonna keep switching tanks, because why not? Alpenstadt. Alright, let's see here. Someone just saying ooh in the chat. Doesn't look like anything came this way for the enemy team. Interestingly enough, a lot of the time the A side is pretty strong, because you can just play super aggressive into that A area there. Why would I rush? Where am I going? Nothing spotted yet. Well, he didn't get spotted there. .260 spotted, going for B. No, we don't want to poke that anymore. Actually, it's all gray though. What? 260's armor, kind of weird. It's a very fast tank. That is for sure. WZ-113 Lucky might be able to get a clip into him. TVP is a fast tank. I have not played a lot of this tank. Looks like we're spotted. Actually, looks like we're not. Try to knock his tracks off. For some reason it is taking a lot. There we go. But 113 got clipped for most of his HP. We're gonna try to keep his attention so that the Vickers can get some shots into him. And we'll keep his attention, and the Vickers can just pick up the kill. You get a free kill, and now we can free up and go other places. Like this grill. I should have probably just kept pushing. Gonna be reloading my clip. Trying to stay on spotted for the time being. Alright. Now we're gonna move. Gonna focus out the clan. That was a fun push. And the Kran gets absolutely bonged by everything on our team. Hey, we pick up a win. Let's go. Alright, so let's see if Purple versus RGN has finished up yet. And it looks like it hasn't. Oh, there we go. So it came down pretty close, it looks like. Purple. Valiant effort, going down 2-3. Rain edging out a win against Purple. Now this is actually an interesting scoreline because this is going to be the first seed team versus the 8th seed team. Purple was 8th place in the top 8, and RGN was first. So RGN kind of had a run for their money there, but able to win against Purple. So Premo versus RGN gonna be playing tomorrow, while Purple versus MM is going to be happening tonight. And one of these teams, either Purple or MM, since this is a double elimination bracket, is going to get knocked out today. So just going to check when the next games are going to be happening in 15 minutes, so we have some more time until those games start. I'm just going to be going through like every tank in the garage if we have time to do so. Romulus saying hi stream in the chat. Our T-92 might get hit by a 183. Looks like he's going to be fine though. They have a lot of tanks coming this way and we do not. So I am going to try to get out of here without getting absolutely nuked. But it looks like we're not going to be making out of it. Well, we make it this far. Haven't been nuked by a 183 yet. No, it's not a good situation. Trying to get unspotted so we can sneak away. We're able to get out. And we're gonna keep going because our team is still trying to find their bearings. Luckily, we only get hit once by an STB. Our Jagdtiger is getting hit pretty hard. Maybe we get some shots into this Khan. No, VK, no. I'm gonna get hit by the VK now. Oh, what are you doing, bruh? What a nuisance. Oh, that's not good. I've not been doing very much of anything this match. Emo probably has another shot loaded. I don't want to peek on him. I've actually put myself in a kind of bad position here. We don't get much support, unfortunately. 30B is just chilling here. Even though he could go for him. He's content with sitting there though. I mean, he's just way too passive. Doesn't want to take any hits, but he could win this fight very easily. I mean, he might just be asleep. He might just be AFK. He puts a shot in. Is he able to pick up the M48? Puts another shot in, down to 34 HP. STB is coming in for support though. Good tracking shot there by the 30B. Looks like he's gonna have the Patton. Good shot there. Quick shot as well. But he gets shot by the PTA, dies to the STB. Now we just got our VK-9001P friend here. Tracked and spun out. Gets picked up by the STB. I mean, 30B did well. I did not. Bounced too many shots. Just not have been a good day today in terms of pub games. Well, let's see. Next match is in 9 minutes. We've already seen the results. So we'll be getting into another game here. Play the VK90. What do they have? Batchat makes a really aggressive spotting run. I was not prepared for it. Fair play to him. They're 54E1. Making an aggressive play. Looks like he's gonna go down for it though. I mean, he's just YOLOing. At this point. Struggling with the gun angles here. There we go. Don't want to get clipped by the bat, so I'm going to be watching him. And the gun angles on this tank are really weird. You can see there the gun was kind of jumping around everywhere. Batchat's pushing forwards now. I'm gonna be hitting the E3 because he's annoying to pen otherwise. We're not getting shots into his side. Might even be able to pick him up. Nope. Our IS-7 is YOLOing, but it's giving us a great opportunity. Survived quite a bit too. If you YOLO and you survive for a while, you're doing your team a little bit of a favor. And we're just gonna be hold down here. Pretty chill game actually. Oh wow, the one dude, the IS-4 just disappeared. U-100 picked up some good damage. Same as our grill. We'll give the Jagdtiger a thumbs up there as well. Next game should be pretty soon, 5 minutes, so we're just going to be waiting for the invite. And these should actually be the last set of games tonight. Tomorrow, I believe there's going to be 2 more games. Here we go, tournament room is up. Purple versus MM. I'm gonna be streaming as well from the other side. Hello, Amonet. As we can see here, we've got the lower bracket. Again, this is going to mean that the team that loses here is going to get knocked out entirely. So it's basically a death match. And we're going to be seeing Purple versus MM to see who stays in the bracket. Port Bay is going to be the first map. Should be interesting to see how many mediums each team takes. So a lot of the time, that's going to be one of the defining factors of Port Bay, in my opinion, is going to be the usage of light and medium tanks to take corner. But it looks like MM is only going to be taking a Vickers for some spotting. Purple going to be taking a T-22 and a Hori. Hori going to be interesting here. I don't know how it... Okay. Purple is going to be taking double mice as well. Interesting tank lineup there. Wait, what is this? Who is this? I don't think this is Tanner. Huh. Someone's renamed there to _Tanner. Alright. So a T-22, a Hori, and double mice. Pretty interesting lineup there. It looks like Purple is going to be making an aggressive play for B. Maybe the Hori is there to punish anything trying to reset, or going to be... I mean, Purple might make some sort of a double push. Actually, they might make a play for A and have the double mice ready to get onto B or just hold B. The Hori most likely just going to be set up in the back and shooting anything, trying to get shots into A. MM is going to be taking quadruple crons again. We've got two IS4s and the Vickers light. So it looks like MM is going to be playing for the C cap. They're going to have to get some sort of resets onto the B cap, I believe. But I mean, I'm interested to see where Purple sets up the Hori. Again, I would say it's probably going to sit at the back of A. But can't be sure. Would be cool to see an aggressive play from Purple. But at this point, there's no telling what they're going to do. I do not think they're going to be playing for the C corner, especially with a Hori and double mice. So that means their options are going to be for A or B, at least in my opinion. But I've been pretty bad at reading lineups this season, so... Anyways, we're going to be getting into the matches now. Purple versus MM, going to be kicking off best of 5 again. We're going to see which team is the first to get the 3 wins. We're here with the Hori. Rai and Rine going to be spawning over on this side. Heavy is going to have their own spawn area. It looks like Rine is actually going to be going for some C spots at the beginning. Looks like there's a lot of speed boosting MM tanks. RGK and Black Bear gonna be setting up for C resets, although I'm not sure who's gonna be spawning for them. It's gonna be Bubba Vernon after he makes this run here through the town, trying to get some spots off on anything going towards B. Actually does a boost here, so there's gonna be the boost and spotting run here that I believe Pramo ran. Actually a fairly similar strategy now I think about it. They're going to be set up with, yeah, a tank in the coal piles. I mean, this is basically a Pramo strategy here. Purple might have the upper hand here since they most likely scrim Pramo as a clan family there. So they're going to be used to seeing something like this, and they should be getting some sort of, like, practice against a strategy like this. Rine looks like he's going to get onto the... oh, I thought he was going to go for the C cap, but he's going to be crossing the river. Bubba Vernon should spot him. I'm not sure if Rine will spot Bubba, though. But it looks like Bubba is just going to be chilling around the corner. Rine is still not spotted, even though he's going to be peeking there. Now he gets spotted, but Bubba's the only person that can shoot him. Lightronics on the C cap there. Bubba gonna be poking to get a reset shot. Gets a reset in. Lightronics getting HE basically RD'd from the back corner there. Black Bear and RGK both have reset shots on him. Should he try to get onto the C cap again? Rine was not able to punish Bubba Vernon. Lightronics able to get a shot into him with the quick reaction time. Sky Warrior, ooh, Alfalfa gets spotted in the far back there. Gets hit by both Uncle Chicks and Unique in the in the back. Look at that. Unique gonna be playing Tank Destroyer Kranvan. And MM is gonna be making a rotation over for the C cap. Uncle Chicks ready to make a play for B, it looks like, as soon as the call is given, or if MM try making a play for B. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, Chicks gets that spot off there. WDR spotted rotating over to the C cap, and Purple is now going to be going for both A and B caps. I don't think MM is going to be set up very well for this. Bubba Vernon going to be pushing forwards, trying to get some spots off on where the purple tanks are, but again, MM is going to be going down on caps. Oh no! WDR was able to get a reset shot into Uncle Chicks there, preventing the B cap for the time being. He's going to be poking again to try to keep resetting. Pokes Sidong and bounces, but no, actually gets a track shot there. So WDR actually got a bounce off of his upper plate there as he pokes sideways. Purple gonna be down a tiny bit on caps. Uncle Chicks not getting beat yet. Panzer Vernon gonna be in a position to reset, but those double crons of Unique and Lightronics are gonna be in a good position to get shots into him should he try to reset. Panzer Vernon looks like he's gonna be trying to reset again, gets a reset shell off, and Purple aren't gonna be taking the B cap anytime soon. But look at this counter push coming in from Purple onto Banderbear. Banderbear gonna be clipped by Double Crons, Darktronics, and Unique, both trying to get shots into him, but RGK tries to cover for him, but gets absolutely hammered instead. But RGK hasn't died yet. Purple gets a shot into him. RGK finally goes down. Bubba gets hit by the Ho-Ri there. Purple has 2 low health Kranvans, but they're going to be safe and in support of some DPM tanks. Rine now coming in for the kill on Bubba Vernon. Rai. Oh, Rine might pick up the kill here, but Bubba is able to escape with his life. WDR takes a huge shell from the Ho-Ri. Purple bleeding this MM push very well so far. Purple have the HP advantage. Bubba Vernon was able to get away, but he's going to be working against a mouse there with the 2 heavy tanks. Black Bear going to be pushing for the kill on Lightronics, but he took just so much HP of damage, and he's going to get picked up by Rai. Vanderbear goes down as well, and he's not even able to get the kill. Purple just winning this game on damage alone. They were not able to take the B cap, but MM, with a counter push to try to get those Krons out of a position to reset, ended up losing basically all of their tanks in that push there weren't able to pick up basically anything either. I mean, Uncle Chicks went down in the B cap, but they were not able to pick up any kills anywhere else. Purple, with 5,500 HP left in their vehicles, picking up the win on kills. Good damage coming in from the Hori. That's what you want to see from a tank destroyer and from the mouse. Chicks with a good game in the mouse there, even though he was taking a lot of attention on that B cap, so good play there. The purple pick up game 1. So MM haven't picked up a win tonight. They're going to be trying to get their first win against purple and their first win of the night soon. They need to do so if they want to stay in this bracket, so they're going to have to adjust their strategy. Purple going to be taking triple crowns this time, double E5s, an IS4 and an IS7. MM going to be taking double crowns, triple IS4s, a mouse, and a Vickers Light. So I believe purple is going to be playing for the C cap this time. MM might be playing for the A cap again this time. Looks like they've got a mouse there. They're probably going to play it passive at the beginning, although, yeah, I would imagine they're going to be playing it passive at the beginning. Vickers might do some sort of light spotting on the C cap just to see how many purple tanks go that way. But besides that, they don't have that many tanks that can play for C. Now, purple taking that IS7 specifically tips me off that they're going to be making some sort of a C play. But we're just going to have to confirm that once the game gets started here. Port Bay, Game 2, Purple versus MM. Starting now. And we're off here. Purple going to be speed boosting their tanks over towards that C cap. Looks like MM is going to be doing a split strategy here. Playing from map control. They're just going to have the Vickers in the back. And Kron's reset, or set up to reset B, it looks like. Purple, the rest of their tanks are going to be playing for C, it looks like. But they're not going to be playing aggressively for it. As we can see here, though, Purple sending the IS-7 across the river. Going to be the first tank across, actually. Purple's not going to have any mediums, but it doesn't matter since they have got control of the corner now. Uncle Chicks spotted, and Rai is spotted as well. Oh, good shell there from... Oh, but Rai taking a lot of hits. Looks like he's tracked there. Repairs his track, but took a lot of damage. Looks like Panzerwerner was able to double tap. I did not even know that the Krans had shots on the crossing from all the way back there. But Vanderbeer is taking a lot of hits. Unique in a really good position there. Able to clip out any tanks poking that corner there. In the meantime, MM were able to take A with their Vickers Light. RGK tried to get onto the B cap, but Rine in the IS-4 able to get reset shells into him. Vanderbeer squeaks away with his life. 336 HP left. He's not going to be surviving more than one hit from any of those purple tanks unless it's a really, really low roll. Alpha poking the corner here, gonna be holding those E5s down. This is a pretty strong position for the time being, and that's what they're gonna need to keep that purple push at bay. RGK now getting onto the B cap again, but he's gonna be capping on this side. Rine not gonna have resets from where he was. Comes around the corner, puts an HE shell in, not able to get a reset though. Unique now gonna be clipping RGK in the side, and RGK pushing forwards for Rine. Might be making a mistake here. He's going to be 1 versus 1 against an IS-4, and then IS-4 in close proximity to a mouse should beat it in a 1 versus 1. Mano a mano. But it's not going to be a 1 versus 1 because Bubba Vernon's going to be helping him out. Rine might go down here, but RGK is going to have to do some damage to help him do so. Unique. And a bunch of other purple tanks now going to be rotating over for the town. Interesting choice here, but it looks like it's going to be working out. Bubba Vernon gets absolutely caught off guard by that, and it is 100% going to be working out for them because they picked up a Vickers and a mouse in RGK. RGK was able to pick up Rine, but it's not going to be a good trade for MM for the time being because MM are going to have to make some sort of a counter push. I mean, they've got the caps, they've got 2 caps in their favor, but purple are going to be shutting down the B cap very soon. So Panzer Vernon takes a lot of hits in this push, and he might actually go down. This is not an organized push again by MM. Ooh, Darktronics with the kill shot on him. Unique goes down on the B side area. Rai might go down to Alfalfa. Is he able to get the kill shot? No, bounces on the side of the IS-7. You cannot do that in these games. RGK goes down. MM still have the caps though. I mean, purple weren't able to pick up the B cap. They got pushed off of it. It looks like Black Bear able to pick up Uncle Chicks. MM 1 kill away from winning this game on caps. Lightronics bouncing the kill shot on WDR, and MM are going to be picking up their first game of the night. Able to pick up the game on caps there. They also had the HP advantage, but who knows who would have won that match should the caps not have been a play there. But MM able to pick up their first victory of the night, and their first against purple, to tie up the score 1 apiece. MM finally able to come up with an answer. Gonna be playing on Rockfield next. Neither team has readied up their full lineup, but we've got a pretty good idea of what's going to be played next. Looks like purple are going to be taking triple crons. Got an E5, a 57. Interesting tank choice there. And a Vickers Light. Don't see a lot of 57s played at all, much less on Rockfield. MM going to be taking triple crons, triple IS4s, and a Vickers Light, and it looks like purple's actually going to be taking double crons and double 57s. Looks like an A play to me. I mean, the 57s... They're not all that fast, and they don't have really good armor. Playing for the C side, I believe, would leave them a little bit open to getting absolutely hammered if the enemy team is able to take map control on them, especially with IS4s. But purple might be planning something sneaky with their 57 heavies. 57 heavy can be a very good tank though, especially a pair of them can absolutely decimate an IS4 or a Kranvan or anything that comes across them. But we'll see. Looks like purple is going to be sending the 57s over for the C cap. Bubba Vernon going to be making an early spotting run in the Vickers, trying to see what goes over for C. He gets spotted, but he's able to spot some tanks crossing. The Sky Warrior and Rai both getting spotted, so MM knows where those 57s are going to be going, and that's pretty useful information. Both of these teams choosing to play for the C cap. Alfalfa, though, in the middle. Looks like nothing can really shoot him. The 57 tries to put a shot in, but bounces heat off of the tracks there. Uncle Chick's getting onto the B cap, though, and this means that Alfalfa has to choose between getting clipped by a 57 or letting them get the B cap, and it looks like he's gonna let them get the B cap and take the clip. So Alfalfa takes 2 there. MM are gonna have to make a play now. Purple taking a really tough cap to take. Rine also gonna be getting onto the A cap. Nothing's gonna be able to reset. And MM now going for the C cap, but they're gonna be down 2 caps to 1. Panzervernon trying to get some shots into Sky Warrior. Not able to do so though. Rai gets spotted as well, but I don't think MM really have shots on any of these purple tanks. Purple gonna be looking to repush this actually. Darktronics speed boosting with Lightronics. The 57, Panzervernon taking a lot of hits but getting quite a few bounces, but he is gonna be absolutely hammered by Clippers now. 23-31 combo into him, and Purple absolutely again decimate one of those tanks there. Darktronics is down on HP. Unique is bled a little bit, but MM again not really able to find any focus targets. And Fade's now getting focused out. Purple with the very good focus fire there. And I mean, just based off of those quick pickups, that's going to be a win for Purple. I mean, half of their tanks are down to like half of HP, but it's not going to make a difference because MM cannot focus fire. Unfortunately for them, that's going to be costing them games big time. Black Bear now getting hammered by basically 4 of these, or basically all 5 of the purple tanks here. They had these MM tanks basically in the middle, taking shots from all directions. RGK is now going to get focused out. Alfalfa getting worked on by both Chicks and Rine in the back. Darktronics does go down, but he's going to be the only purple tank to go down this game because there is nothing left for MM. Actually, Lightronics gets picked up as well, but it's not going to make a difference at this point. Look at the HP that Purple has left. 8,000 HP. The 57s, I think the 57s did a very good job there. There's a pretty good push from Purple as well. I mean, MM just really didn't push with conviction, didn't get the map control that they wanted, didn't punish any sort of Purple play. And look at that, 4.7k in the 57 heavy. And 3.5k for the other one, combining for over 8,000 damage. 2 tanks did almost half of the total team's damage, so that's when you know they did their part. But that means that Purple's going to be up 2-1. MM on the ropes here need to pick up a win, or else they're going to get knocked out entirely of the top 8. Purple, 1 win away. And ooh, Purple taking another spicy tank, the Leopard 1. I mean, against the Vickers Light, I'm actually not sure who wins that 1 versus 1. Just because the Vickers might be able to out DPM the Leo with the Hesh that it has. But anyways, Leo, I very much like that tank. The gun is very good for a medium tank. It can cut through heavy tanks, and if it positions well, I mean, there's no stopping it. Unless you shoot it, of course, in the turret, because it's very soft. But anyways, Purple is going to be taking quadruple crons, an E5, an IS4, and a Leopard 1. MM taking double IS4s, double E5s, double crons, and a single Vickers Light. But anyways, potentially the final match of the night. And the final match, or potentially the final match for MM on Rockfield. And let's see where these tanks go. Purple's going to be playing for, looks like it's going to be a map control strategy here. Bubba Vernon going to be going for a spotting run early on in the Vickers. Looks like he's going to spot Darktronics and Rai there. Actually doesn't spot Darktronics, but he spots Rai. Rine putting a shot in, just barely misses the Vickers. But Rai's going to be pushing straight into the B cap. Fade might have something to say about it, but those Krons going to be working on him. Darktronics, I mean, look at this crossfire that Purple had. They were absolutely 100% set up for that, and Fade gets hammered as he tries to get a reset into the B cap. Rai now getting reset by Black Bear though, but again, Unique now coming forwards with the clip. And Purple is just going to be wrapping around them. Banderbear in the back is able to somewhat support. Oh, Rine taking some hits in the Leopard 1. So MM were able to fend off for a little bit. B-Cap was taken, but it took a while for them. Fade taking some more hits there. Rai going to be working his advantage here, trying to get another shot into him, but doesn't want to overextend and bleed unnecessarily for it. But Purple has an opening there. Fade might go down fairly soon. Unique in a tight spot, but he is okay for the time being. Bubba Vernon is also in a precarious position there, trying to pull out. He might be able to pull out if he just goes straight out, but it looks like he's just gonna be spotting there, trying to spot Unique. Gets spotted though. Unique not able to shoot or get a shot into him, but Bubba Vernon was able to get a good shell in as he snuck past. And again, Purple were able to take the C-cap though, and this is gonna be good things for Purple. Oh, look at this. Rine gonna be pushing around, might find Bubba. I'm not sure why Bubba is still there. He should be able to pull out he should have been able to pull out if he just pulled like straight out like that using the rock for spotting cover. But at this point, he's gonna be stuck there. Unique puts a shot into him. Rine now gonna be looking for him as well, and Bubba is gonna be in trouble here. Ooh, he is very much in trouble. Unique getting traded for though, but Rine basically just has the advantage here. Bubba is doing some good damage. Unique gets picked up, and so does Rai. So Bubba's gonna go down most likely. Ooh, missed shot there by Rine, but it's a tough shot. Lightronics also getting baited forwards. So it turns out like Bubba was able to get some good damage out and baited some tanks for this push here. But there's a push that has been going on this A side. WDR goes down. Purple is going to be taking control of A cap as well. RGK and Fade pushing up, but Lightronics goes down in the back. Rine picks up Banderbear. Ooh, Alpha with a huge HE roll. That's going to be absolutely crucial, but Darktronics pushing forwards for Fade. Fade gonna be picking up the kill almost certainly. Gonna be reloading the third shell just to make sure nothing too RNG happens. Rine trying to stay alive as long as he can. Black Bear gonna be going for the C-cap at this time. Fade goes down on B. MM are so close to losing this on caps. They need to pick up a kill, but Uncle Chicks just has way too much HP. Rine in the one-shot Leo is running away. Not gonna be picked up by anyone. And MM drop the game to cap again. So, Purple live to see another day. MM gonna get knocked out of top 8. And we'll see what happened in the other group here. And it looks like Pinsir got knocked out 3-0 by GG. So tomorrow, it's gonna be Pramo versus Rain. And then the loser of that match against Purple. And then the loser of Purple versus the loser of the other match is going to get knocked out. Same idea is going to be happening over here. It's going to be Apex versus Joker. Loser will then play against GG, and then the loser of GG versus that other matchup result is gonna be knocked out. So those games are gonna be happening tomorrow. For now, that's gonna be all the games. So I'm gonna be ending the stream there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see